Yes, people, what you telling me? United 2, Liverpool 1, Anfield W, slot in the mud, 4 losses in a row. Has that even... Yo, listen, has 4 losses in a row even happened under Amorim? I don't think it has. Has that even happened under Hodgson? But hey, listen, enough about them. Say what you want about Amorim. Whatever happens in the future, man's got an Anfield W on the resume, and that is big for a United manager, especially in the Premier League, because to be fair, since I've even been anywhere near YouTube, United haven't had a victory at Anfield, so that is fucking massive. I can't even get my words together. You know what I said? I'm going to just rush into the review. No mental prep, no nothing, because listen, we haven't had many nights like this, many evenings like this where I can sit here, laugh, joke, be buzzing, because we've just toppled one of the big boys. I don't care that they've lost 3 in a row, but we done a number today. I don't care about performance. I don't care about XG. Do you know what I mean? This was about the result today. United going into Liverpool's backyard, biggest rivals, Scousers, and sent them packing, mate. 4 losses in a row. Title looking shaky. You ain't getting that 21. Hey, listen, I am buzzing. You know what? It's a good thing that this happened on a Sunday, because if we had a win like this yesterday, if we had a win like this yesterday, I might not have made it to Monday. The amount of I would have drank, I would have had Magnum after Magnum. But listen, let's talk about some top performances there. Harry Maguire, by the way, listen, I was one of his biggest critics, and I still do criticise him, but he's stepped up in big moments quite often. And the way he's kind of turned around his United career to be serviceable from the doldrums that he was in when he was seen as a bit of a pin-up boy and a meme, I think that says a lot about his character. And from what I hear within the football industry, every one of his teammates and any team that he's ever been involved in, his teammates love and respect him. So that says a lot about him and says a lot about him as a character. So I will give him his respect, and I will give him respect for that, because he does step up. Do you know what? When the ball comes in the penalty area, I don't think there's someone other than him, probably Gabriel, that gets his head on offensive crosses or corners as much as him. And that was a brilliant header. Big moment, patented knee slide, got us off our seats downstairs. Hey, listen, I don't know. Bruno, by the way, had a shaky little 10 minutes in the second half, but I think it's because he's tired, because he was everywhere. He almost turns into a Pedri, Xavi, Iniesta. He turns into all of them when he turns up at Anfield, Bruno, because that was a serious performance. A serious performance from him. Got his assist in the end. Finally got, I think, the fact that, he was tired when he got substituted, because he doesn't get subbed. But I think he was tired a little bit in that little, where he kept giving the ball away and there was a little bit of pressure. But outside of that, I think he was one of our best players today. Cunha, no GA, mate, no goal or assist, but you moved me today. I don't think we get that result without you. His power, his strength, his ball carrying, his maverick ability. He's a major asset in matches like this, where you need someone that can keep the ball and create a little bit of magic and get you up the pitch. Kudus is similar. These players are valuable. Serious performance from today, and them goals and assists will come. And Mbeumo doing what he does best. Goals, gets you assists, efficiency monster. Does what it says on the tin. But Amad Diallo, for me, until he come off, because of a booking, I thought it was a dodgy change, but I think he was man of the match for me. I think he was our best player. I thought he was our biggest threat, our best attacker during the majority of the game, and I thought he did his defensive work decently well as well. So Amad Diallo, who's had a shaky season, he turned up to Anfield and he was a serious problem today. I think he was the best player on the pitch, especially in the first half, and he's my guy, and I'm someone that I'm always going to love and respect. Got the likes of De Ligt and Maguire that defended the box well. You know what they're going to do. You know what their game is. If you ask a team, if you ask 2 centre-halves to bunker down and defend and box defend the penalty area, last-ditch headers, crosses, clearances, it was them 2. Do you know what I mean? To a man today, I think United, I'm not going to sit here and say it like it was some vintage performance and we didn't ride our luck, but I think we earned it today. I think we earned it, and I think we deserved it. Liverpool have had enough of scamming wins all season. It was about time we returned the favour, and who better to do it than us? Amorim's got to get his flowers today, because I think he worked out. We're not going to talk about it being some sustainability performance. I said it's not really about performance today, obviously, especially when I think the performance for the most part is some really good ones, especially individually. When you turn up to Anfield, sometimes you just got a game plan to win. We didn't play out, didn't invite the man-to-man press. We just boot it long every single time, and then we were feasting on second and loose balls. You just got to kind of play the game state sometimes. You got to play the occasion. You won't get away with playing like that and people being all right playing against the likes of Brighton or Fulham, etc. But when you're away at Anfield, you got to be smart. You can't be silly. And I think it worked for us today. I think we were sharper to the loose balls as well. And I think when we've weathered the storm, Liverpool attacking the Cup, I think we put last-ditch tackles in. We got Lamens, who I thought was solid today. I think his distribution is really good. He's got a fucking dynamite in that right leg of his. And I think he was earned. I think we did ride our luck, couple of hitting the post, Gakpo, big miss from Gakpo as well. But sometimes you got to earn your luck, don't you? And listen, as far as I'm concerned, I don't care. It's 3 points, back-to-back wins in the Premier League, Anfield dub, 4 losses in a row for Arns, Humpty Dumpty slot. What are you telling me? Yo, hey. It feels nice, do you know what I mean? A no midweek game for United to do the 4 stone shit and lose midweek in Europe. We've got 1 week to milk this before we turn up against Brighton, and who knows what happens. You know what, bro? Do you know what United are like? 1 week we can do this. 1 week you can't even recognise us. But that was a serious performance for the most part today. It was workmanlike. It wasn't pretty, but as I said, it doesn't have to be. And I thought Sesko's cameo was brilliant, by the way. 6'5". You've been in a room with a 6'5" person. Stature. Do you know what I mean? Van Dijk got shook. Technical ability. His link-up play was so neat and tidy. In a very chaotic game to come into it like that. I know what it's like when you're a footballer and you come in a game's that frantic and you come on as a substitute bench. You normally need 5-10 minutes to warm into it. He came on and he was tidy straight away. Important. I think he was the one that earned us the corner with his link-up play that we ended up eventually scoring from with Maguire. But Mo Salah, bro, saying he's finished is an understatement. I thought I saw a soccer-aid candidate there playing right wing. And that's been half their problem. They play with 10.5 men most of the time. Isak as well. Ekitike came on for 30 minutes and showed him up. Miles the better player for me. Isak looks like he's got a bit of an attitude problem, like a bit sulky, things like going his way. He looked like he were happy when Ekitike come on. Ekitike came on trying to give him a little bit of, oh, we need to go there and there. We're just kind of shrugging. But look, £400 million, £500 million worth of talent of attack, yeah, and you couldn't break down one of the worst United teams ever. Bit between your teeth, 3 losses in a row. You meant to come out and try and, hey, scam artists, mate. Hey, there's nothing better than a Liverpool win, but Anfield as well. Hey, this is big. This is something serious. Listen, there's nothing. I don't think anything clever or anything too analytical has come out today. 4-2-4 that they went, quashed that. I think Delo was playing against us today, but you know what it is. It's a time for analysis. It's time to laugh and enjoy. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to see no points scoring on the timeline. Manager this, manager that. Fuck that. We won. United. Manchester United Football Club. It's not Amorim in, Amorim out Football Club. It's not that. Do you know what I mean? It's about we win. Do you know what I mean? Because football has a way of humbling you, innit? Because if you do all that point scoring gimmick, then next week you lose to Brighton, then what it is. Do you know what I mean? Let's not cause a divide. If there's one night and there's one day to be unified, I think we all should be unified anyway. It's beating them at home. Do you know what I mean? Because they look poor. They look poor, man. But I'm happy. Back-to-back wins. It's about time. Beating a team with 11 men as well. No relegation candidates. No caveats. Just straight 3 points. We take it. Yo, United, the things you do to me, you know. But listen, I need a drink after this. Like a change, man. My mum's buzzing. The lads are buzzing. United fans, yeah, we live for moments like this. Do you know what I mean? Am I going to say that's a repeatable performance that we can go on? Am I going to talk tactics? Not really. Do you know what I mean? It was a well-earned professional smash grab. Some really good individual performances. What it's about now is United kicking on. Do you know what I mean? Can we go beat Brighton? Can we go beat Forest? Tottenham look iffy as well. Can we go on a run? Because I think the one thing Amorim hasn't had, which other managers in the past have had, is we've had winning runs before. Do you know what I mean? If this result tonight doesn't go and kick us on, if that doesn't kickstart Amorim's supposed revival and the team's kind of going on a bit of a run and a surge, nothing will. But listen, 3 points to United. I'll be back in a week. Hey, you've probably never seen me this happy. But hey, let me know what you think. Who was man of the match? What do you think? Are you buzzing? Get in the comments, getting a like, subscribe if you're new. And I'll see you next time. Hopefully we've won again. Sayonara.